Image editing software can be pretty expensive, so I think Black Friday is a perfect time to buy new or upgrade your existing software. And let's talk about DxO and what they have to offer on Black Friday. Hi, it's Peter here, and we have to start with the disclaimer. Some of the DxO software that I'm showing here and talking about are sent from DxO to me for testing, and some of them are, I think, beta softwares which I've gotten earlier, and some of them are bought by myself. Unfortunately, I cannot really say which one I bought and which one I did not. I didn't check that. But consider this to be a test for software that I've gotten from DxO. And they did not tell me to do this video. They did, however, send me a heads up email about the Black Friday deals, and that's why I'm making the video, because I think that might benefit you, as I already said that it's a good time to get some new software, because to be honest, they are a bit expensive, most of them. And I do have affiliate links in the description of this video, so if you're interested in buying or upgrading your software, I will talk about the prices and the deal later part of this video. And as you know, affiliate links are links where I get a small commission if you buy something, but of course you don't pay any extra, so it's a win-win situation. Now that we have this out of the way, let's get into the business. The way I use them is as a plugin in Lightroom. I never or very rarely use them as standalone software, because my workflow is that I import everything inside or into the Lightroom catalog, and then if I need, I will use different DxO software as plugins. And one that I use if I only want to reduce some noise and do some optic corrections with the optic modules that DxO has is DxO PureRAW 4, which is at the moment, I think, the best overall software for noise reduction. I have several videos that I will be linking in the description down below if you want to see how it works. Stuff that I like about DxO PureRAW 4 is that it so seamlessly integrates into the workflow. You just use Lightroom and then you use it as a plugin, and it will automatically bring it back to Lightroom, and you're good to go, and then you will be able to edit the image further. I usually start with the noise reduction, but sometimes if the editing is a bit heavier, then I might do the editing first. It depends on the image a little bit. And then if you are into more of image editing with some other software than Lightroom, for example, then you can use DxO PhotoLab 8. 8 is the latest version. That software is a full editing suite, and you don't need anything else if you just want to do that, or use that as your main photo editing software, because it has all the tools that you need, and it also has the same noise reduction algorithms as PureRAW 4. So if you have PhotoLab 8, you don't need PureRAW. And I do have a video over there, and also a link in the description to the PhotoLab 8 which is the newest version. I tested it when it came out. And then for black and white conversions, and if I want to make some different film looks, I use FilmPack 7, which is the newest one, which I just started to use. I've been using FilmPack 6 earlier, but now I just got the FilmPack 7. It has really good presets for different film stock, and there are tons and tons of them, and of course you can make your own. And I think this is the best black and white conversion software there is on the market. So if you are into black and white photography, this is something you definitely should take a look at, and it's a good time to get it if you need it. It's Black Friday. And a tip for black and white photography: use some kind of a preset in camera so that you can see what the black and white looks, and then shoot JPEG and RAW, and the RAW will have the color information, which then you can convert it with FilmPack 7 to black and white film with your preferred preset. And another good software from DxO is NIK Collection, which has the silver effects, which is also another very good conversion software from color to black and white. I very seldom use NIK Collection, but sometimes I use silver effects. And it also has some other tools. There are 7 different image editing software that you can use. And if you shoot JPEG and need to do some noise reduction, NIK Collection has a very good noise reduction software for JPEG, because the other ones that DxO has works only on raw files. So that could be something if you're a JPEG shooter. And I do have a video about NIK Collection over there, and of course it will be in the description down below also for you to check out. And if you are shooting cityscapes or landscapes or architecture or interior shots, then ViewPoint 5 is something that you might need, because that is a stunningly good perspective correction software. And it's not only about perspective correction, it can also correct so-called wide angle stretching. Because sometimes if you use really wide angle, there are some stretching in the corners, and it can fix that to make it look more natural. Lightroom can correct perspective, but ViewPoint 5 is way, way better. So this is a very valuable software, which I use quite often because I'm a bit of a sucker for straight lines and straight images and not, crooked lines or perspective errors. So I use it quite a bit. And of course, it is also my plugin for Lightroom or Lightroom Classic. So that's the exact same workflow as with other software. And I don't have a video about ViewPoint 5, but ViewPoint 4, you can watch it. And again, a link in the description. So if you want to learn more about that, go check out that video. And before we get into the deals, a few words about image editing in general. Why do we have to edit images? Well, 99% of the images needs some editing because digital file has this kind of like a gray overlay, and usually adding a bit of contrast makes the image better. Image editing is divided into two parts. You got the global adjustments and then you have local adjustments. And global adjustments are adjustments that affect the whole image, and local adjustments are affecting only a part of the image. Let's say you do masking and then you add some color correction or contrast to just a certain color or a certain part of the image. That's local. And I know many of you don't like to spend that much time editing. You'd rather be photographing like me. But as I said, image editing is crucial to make your image look the way you felt when you photographed. It doesn't have to be how you saw it, but how you felt it. If you felt it a bit misty or dark, then you could add that to the image. As long as it's not a document or part of journalism, then image editing is totally fine. In the context of art, there are no limits. It's only a matter of taste and what do you feel that looks good. And here are the deals that starts today and will be valid all the way up till December 1st, 2024. I have a link to a blog post where you can see these prices also, so you don't have to stop the video if you don't want to. And here is a video about PhotoLab 8. But hey, thanks for watching, and bye for now.